Now taking the field, the Marching Saints of St. Clair High School. The 2025 Marching Saints recently hosted and performed at MSVOA Marching Band Festival, where they received top marks from 3 judges in marching, music, and general effects showmanship. Ultimately, they earned a Division I rating, but they also earned an individual First Division rating from each of the judges. Congratulations on another First Division rating this year to the Marching Saints. From the silver screen to the classical stage, and from pop anthems to hip-hop beats, our performance will transport you through space and time with songs from different genres and eras. Get ready to launch into a universe of sound. Drum majors, is the band ready? Prepare for launch as we blast off into a song that is a fusion of 2 iconic sounds. First, from the epic saga that captured the imaginations of generations, we present the legendary theme from Star Wars by John Williams. Then buckle up as we merge this classic with a modern-day anthem, the explosive hit Starships from hip-hop icon Nicki Minaj. Gustav Holst gave us one of the earliest musical conceptions of the cosmos. Today we continue to marvel at the largest planet in our solar system, Jupiter. Now it's time to bring it back to earth for a little feel-good fun as we highlight the true star of the show, the sun. Get ready to feel the good vibes with our next mashup, a blend of two songs that are guaranteed to brighten your day. We're combining the iconic upbeat energy of Electric Light Orchestra's Mr. Blue Sky with the pure, joyful classic Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves. Now it's time to bring it back to earth for the feel-good fun as we highlight this true star of the show. Get ready to feel the good vibes with our next mashup. A blend of two songs that are guaranteed to brighten your day. We're combining the iconic upbeat energy of Electric Light Orchestra's Mr. Blue Sky with the pure joyful classic Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves. Ladies and gentlemen, the Marching Saints. 2025 Marching Saints are under the direction of Micah Volz, ably assisted by Scott Fryer.
DP Schweihofer Excavating Incorporated is experienced with mass foundations, solar, charging stations, road building, and land clearing. A complete one-stop drainage expert, DP Schweihofer Excavating Incorporated is the place you can be confident the job will be done right and on time. Located on King Road in China Township, DP Schweihofer Excavating Incorporated.
AAA is excited to introduce the Huffmaster Insurance Agency right here in St. Clair. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, Huffmaster Insurance Agency has you covered. Your one-stop shop for protecting what matters most. Conveniently located across from Pine Shores Golf Course at 1015 7th Street, St. Clair. Stop by or call us at 810-637-1200. And remember, go Mariners and go Saints. Huffmaster Insurance Agency, 810-637-1200.
Welcome back here, folks. The second half action for for the Saints. Been a longer than usual halftime. Teams are back out on the field getting loose. And pretty entertaining first half. Lots of
say the least. Yeah, to say the least. I just overheard, Get Stuck on Sports is here, as always, doing a great job in our area covering the sports. And they were just doing a recap. And they said, we have not obviously forced Hazel Park to punt. And Hazel Park has either scored a touchdown or turned it over on all 5 of their possessions tonight. Right. And to say that we can count on 3 turnovers again for 3 touchdowns in the second half, I don't think you can. So we're going to have to play a little bit more stout defense. But this first drive is key. We come out, we put 6 or 8, however they want to do it, on the board.
Yep.
You make that a 2+, 3+ possession game. That clock gets pretty small pretty quick, man.
You took the words right out of my mouth. They come down the field. They put it in the end zone. They go up by 3 scores with their offensive style.
Yeah.
No one-hit wonders. Make them burn 6-8 minutes.
Yep.
Then, yes, I agree.
Yeah, it's key. I mean, you don't want to say you got to score, but I'm going to say, you know what? I hope Coach Ski told them, boys, you got to score this drive. I want to see my players go out and make plays this drive. Because guess what? I would also tell them, you want to go to the playoffs? This is your playoff drive right here.
Right.
It's not 100% guaranteed with a win they're in, but it's pretty close to 99% that they win this game they're in. So make it happen. But you know what? That last drive, we took, about a minute 20?
Yeah.
To go 90+, let's call it.
This is a stand-up playoff-style drive for the offensive line.
Yeah, no doubt. Yep.
Offensive line has to stand. I mean, this is a game that they can win on their own.
Yes. Yeah. And I would say, Ben didn't get sacked, but I also say Ben doesn't really get sacked. But he got pressured, right?
Yes.
A couple of those rollouts, he had guys, 3-4 guys in his face, and either had to eat the ball or get rid of it. And he found some guys, but here's the kickoff. Trying an onside kick.
Crafty.
Nice.
Saints were ready. They get the ball at outstanding field position.
Okay, now again, we don't need to go 97. I'll take 52.
Saints are getting the ball at our own 48-yard line, which
I give HP credit. That was just not a good onside kick.
I give them credit for the aggression.
Yeah.
They're coming out. They're trying to win.
Yeah, for sure.
Take control. And they gave away a possession last game.
Exactly. Steal one back.
Trying to get it back. Yep. All right, so the ball was fielded up top. Why are we scrimmaging in the middle?
At the 50. I don't get this. We got a lot of guys laughing in here as well, too. Nobody really understands what the hell. But, all right, hey, we got an extra yard or 2. All right. And it's middle of the field.
And we can go both directions.
Not on the left hash or nothing.
We're not hemmed in.
All right. Well, again, let's give kudos to Graham Parlarge. Graham had the first half of his life, and so let's continue.
All right, we're going empty in the backfield there. Ben's there. He's going to come right up the middle there. He's got, looks like about 4 yards.
Whistles,
the snap's got to get down. When Ben leaves the ground.
They whistled. No, they blew all this down.
Good.
Might want to reset that clock, probably. There's no play. 57.
I don't know what. There's no flag. There's no timeout.
No, I don't think the officials
ready?
are ready. Yeah, I think that's what the call is.
All right, Ben's looking right. He's throwing right. He's going deep. The ball's
Short.
up in the air. Braden Schalk. Oh, it was in and out of his hands at the 30-yard line. And Braden is kind of fighting through some things here. He's at the 30-yard line.
They're going to make him go off.
That's probably not the worst idea in the world at this point. Nope, he's staying in the game.
That official pointed for him to get out of there. But
okay.
I'm going to use a hockey term. He's got a lower body injury right now. And having him out there is a presence. I would hate for him to come off the field. But I'll tell you this, I'm also not going to force the ball to him. Because he's got a foot up in the air.
Graham is picked up the slack, and I think we're going to probably see some Ben Farkas. Nope, we're going to swing it out left. Rico makes a nice move.
Good cut.
Loses a tackle, and he picks up about 3 yards when he really should have been dropped for -2.
Yeah.
That was a nice little quick move to shake that first one.
Well, and gosh, Braden's a big motion guy. Braden's a presence out there. To your point, I don't know. We're gonna have to watch him here. It might not be a bad idea just to pull him. But hey, we got the ball.
Yep.
We got to get a first down. Let's make it happen.
3rd and 6 here for the Saints. Getting hard motion right to left. It's going to settle down there. We've got 2-by-2 formation now. Ben's getting the call now. I don't think, I know Hazel Park stopped us against the run, but I don't think we need to be scared of it.
Nope.
Another bad snap up in the air. Ben picks it up. He's in trouble back at these. They're going to wrap him up back at the 36-7 yard line. Saint 36-7. Again, though, snap was high, and Ben's not short. If it's high, it's high.
Yes.
So that's going to bring up a punting situation for the Saints.
I'd like to go back in the locker room and come back out.
Yeah, can we start this over again? They have mulligans on the first drive, right?
Yeah, my goodness.
Yeah,
they burned 90 seconds.
The Hazel Park coaches are not agreeing with my with my redo idea.
Well, it's our first punt.
All right, there's a snap. It's clean. Foot to ball. It's a decent punt. It's going to turn over for the Saints. It lands at about the 38-yard line. It trickles down to about the 32. So it's 1st and 10 for Hazel Park at the 35, and they're going to give it number 24 coming right side, and he's loose. Oh, there's a shoestring tackle. He was out the gate. If that tackle isn't made out there by the Saints, the Katie bar is open, and he's out of the corral down the sideline. Well, the guys have been standing around, coming on and off the field for about 5 minutes now, for both teams. So that butchered situation with the penalties brings up a 2nd and 1 now for the Vikings. All right. There's going to be a give here up the middle. It's going to be down to about the 49-yard line for the – they're on the St. Clair side now, so they're into enemy territory. The Vikings are. Another push up the middle.
Still down.
Number 24, he is a special player. Going to be an all-league, and he's got the ball. He's coming right side. Just follows his blockers. He
sneaks through that offensive line. He's low to the ground. I talked to one of their parents at halftime, and I said, just what we were talking about in the first half, I go, he's hard to tackle with one guy. I go,
yes.
We're pulling jerseys. We're trying to grab a leg, and I go, he is just a very quick, shifty running back, and he's done a great job tonight. He has.
He doesn't try and do too much,
no,
which is,
I agree.
For a young player.
Nope, I agree. All right, boys got to get back and play some football, both sides.
So 2nd and 7.5 here. Oh, it's going to be a reverse here. It's coming around the edge. The Saints seem to have this pretty well defended. Oh, he pops out of there. He's good. Oh, okay.
Good tackle.
Yep.
Good tackle by number 11 there for Evan Schultz.
Yep.
Good job.
Jay Stockwell was around that also. So it's going to bring up third and relatively short here.
We have not stopped them on third down in a while. So this would be a nice time to do it.
We certainly could use this, without a doubt.
I'm impressed with Hazel Park's offense. I mean, I don't want to call it basic, but they've done a lot of things left, right, center. They've done a good job. Not a lot of negative plays. I mean, obviously that fumble over the head, but I mean they've done a good job moving forward.
It's complex in its simplicity. The blocking's got to be right. It's going to be give up the middle here.
Is he across?
It's
close.
See where they're going to spot him here.
I think they're going to give it to him.
Parker with the carry.
Good run. Looked like he dove. Yeah, he looked like he dove right over top of the pile there at the end.
So the ball's going to be spotted at the Saints' 39-yard line. They did move the stick, so it is a first down.
So the other thing that they're going to come to late in this game, though, Jim, is their offense. It's good. They move the ball, but they're slow. They're not quick, right? You know what I mean? And so if they have to start really throwing it and moving quick, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it.
It's going to be a give. It's number 24. He's coming around the right side. He cuts back inside and looks like he's going to pick up about a solid 5 there.
Yep, that's what he does.
An inexperienced back or an undisciplined back would have tried to bounce that.
Yes.
And he would have got tackled at the line of scrimmage, but he tucked up inside and just took what they gave him.
It looked like he went inside. I don't know if there was a tight end out there on that right side or if it was a receiver, but yeah, he kind of went inside that block, which is good. You're right. If he would have gone outside, he probably would have been at the line of scrimmage tackled.
Yeah, there wouldn't have been. He would have gotten virtually nothing out of that. So we're at second and 6 yards for the Vikings. Still out of the gun, running what's essentially a single wing.
Oh, quarterback keep.
Good keep there, but
he
does not fool.
Watch
the
the late
defensive
hit.
end there for the Saints. Let's get that's number 8. That's Jay Stockwell.
Jace has had a great game. Good job, Jace.
Very much so. Yep.
He's made a lot of nice one-on-one tackles tonight, man. Great job.
And that was probably called from upstairs. They were like, okay, we're crashing hard. Show discipline on that.
Yep, and guess what down it is? It is third down.
It's money down. Back in the old days, you jingle your keys, but key fobs don't make as much noise.
No, they don't.
The
Can't do it anymore. So maybe we get, I don't know.
Third and
is the
6
band
here.
allowed to play? Maybe they're not allowed to play right now, but I'd like to get a little bit more noise here or something.
And typically they can play up until the ball is snapped.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's 3rd and 6. Big down here.
Yeah, this is huge.
They're in their passing formation. They have thrown out of this. If they show passing, they have passed. Yep, and
there it is.
Quarterback's rolling left here. He's throwing left. And
is that a grab? That's a good catch.
The official is.
Yeah, good catch.
The official's marking it there. He slides down at looks like the 26, 25-yard line of the Saints.
When what? They haven't passed much, but when they've needed to pass and get a completion, they have gotten it done tonight. Or, flag in the end zone in that first half.
It's been effective. Their passing. It's been just enough just to make you honor it.
Agreed.
So that
this
does
is a
bring
long
up a first
drive.
Down. After a long delay, too.
Yes. It's over a 5-minute drive right now.
All right, quarterback, he pitches out right to number 24. He is going to try and
there's
bounce
a hold.
this. There's a little, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards again.
Couldn't get away from it. Yeah, good run.
Good hip turn out there, yep.
Looked like our edge guy was being held, but maybe he just couldn't break the block.
He was forced to bounce that one.
Yes.
That one had to go that way.
Yeah, just getting those 6-7 yard runs every time when it sets you up for a nice 2nd or 3rd and short. I mean, it's the offensive coordinator's happy because he can call just about any play he wants to.
Their playbook, they open up both pages.
Yes.
They got both sides of the play sheet now.
Yes. That wind's still moving pretty good. It's in the favor of Hazel Park right now.
Yeah, Saints will have it in the 4th, which will be nice.
That'll be a nice time. Yes.
Second and 5 here. I don't think you're going to see anything too crazy out of them. It's just going to be a straight give. Oh, he's going to pop it.
He should be
number 24, he's going to come around to the outside. He's going to get to the end zone.
Great run.
Yep.
We had a guy there, just missed him. Good run.
Decent blocking. The thing about that with this offense, if you get through that first level, that puts a lot of pressure on everybody else. And it's a Vikings touchdown.
Look at the size of 24. Him, 22. It's maybe tough to see back there. I don't know, but he has got a get up and go motor. Let's see this here.
See here, he's out there.
Just use that. Nice block by their other quarterback.
Yes, smart. Did not. He knew he didn't have to finish him. He just got to
get in the way.
Get in the way, right?
Just get in the way. Yep.
So number 26 here on for the extra point.
Well, and again, like we said, they have not punted. They've either scored a touchdown or they have turned the ball over.
Asane Dicko for the extra point here for Hazel Park.
We saw their first one. That was a line drive miss.
Now they're bringing him out. He must be successful or relatively bad snap.
Can we take this back at all? Can we do anything with it?
I do not believe you can do it in high school.
You can't do this.
It's nearly caught.
Would that have counted?
Number 66 was across the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
If he would,
hold on, because they had every player down there.
Yeah. If he did catch it, that'd have been. I don't know if this crew would have caught that.
Well, that's the other question.
But hey, the other team in high school, you cannot return it, so you might as well chuck it in the end zone and see what happens. So the score is now 24-20 Hazel Park.
That's a big miss. I mean, again, we'll take it. That's it's little things that will add up at the end, but by missing that extra point, and I'm surprised. I got to tell you, they have been very successful running the football tonight. And you're on the 2-yard line to not be able to just try to run it for 2 points. That's great. That's crazy. Maybe from here on out, if they end up scoring, maybe they will just do that. But with how successful they've been running that football, you would think, hey, let's just get a quick 2 yards. They've gotten 5 or 6 every single time.
Agreed. Yes, I'm Saints. I'm happy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm not trying to coach their team.
No.
They know it better than I do. But
maybe we'll keep it down so the Hazel Park guys don't hear us. But yeah, but you're right. We'll take it. Now listen, we had a horrible first drive to start this half.
Yeah,
we got to come back.
Oh, they are going to send this deep, but it's going to be third level guys catching it. He's at the 20. We give a fake and a fake. And
he's got wide open here.
He's got the edge. He's got the edge down here.
Be smart.
Yeah, be smart. And he's
oh my gosh!
That's going to be looks like a horse collar or a face mask, one or the other.
And those are tough. I feel bad for the Hazel Park kid because sometimes you're just trying to grab something.
Yeah.
And it just happened to be the face mask of the returner, and he grabbed him. That's 15 all day.
But that was who returned? Was that number 8? Was that Jay Stockwell?
Was it Jace that was returning that? I don't know if I've seen him on a return before. I wonder if we have a replay on that.
But regardless,
when they did those fakes, he had that whole right side open.
He that was well set up by the Saint return team, and he got all the way to the edge with ease, got out to the 40-yard line. We're going to get 15 more yards on top of that. So Saints are going to start off in Viking territory.
Are we going to get it where it should be? Let's just wait and see first.
They're only calling one, so I think that as long as they don't try and change possession, I'll take it.
But again, we talked about it earlier. Coach Tom Brenner is the special teams coach. I think he's done a really, really good job this year from kickoff specialist to our PAT guys, both being offensive linemen and defensive linemen. And then from the return game, because last year we weren't doing returns like that. I don't want to call it the starburst.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see who ends up coming around. I want to give that young man credit. It's not Chase.
Oh, is that Zach Thuston?
It's
is that
Zach
21?
Thuston, right there.
Yeah. Great. So I don't want to call it the starburst like how Marine City does it, but it is.
It's similar,
like that.
yeah.
Yes, and that one worked out well.
Makes you defend all 53 yards and just not cave to it.
Correct.
All right, Ben's out there. We're getting hard motion. It's going to be Ben up the middle here. Back to our bread and butter there, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards.
Ooh.
I think he was down.
I think he was down, but again, we cannot over-speculate here with the officiating. So you see a ball on the ground, just pick it up because you never know.
Yeah, way to play the game. You ball out, ball on it.
Yes. Good first down run. That's a Hazel Park kind of run. Good first down run. Fantastic
ahead of the chains type of run.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to have this. We don't want Hazel Park to get the ball back. Otherwise, we might be playing catch-up. So Saints got 2nd and 4 here.
Got to match them. Have to match them.
Looks like it's being middle. Give to Rico. Rico's got 5. He's got 10. He's still on his feet.
Ooh.
He's down to the 20, down to the 15. Still on his feet.
He
still
broke
battling.
about 3-4 tackles there. Nice job, Rico. Nice job. Senior night for Rico.
Rico Walker down to about the 15. Haven't called his name in a while. Glad to have him back.
Timeout, Hazel Park. Hazel Park takes a timeout.
Yep, Hazel Park takes a timeout.
In the meantime, I want to give a shout-out to Rico Walker. Tyreek is one of our players that helps the youth football team.
Yes.
So we practice, every day at the high school. and then the youth football team comes in and practices afterwards. And Tyreek and Tyra Starr are the two main guys that have really stayed after our practices and continue to practice with the youth football players. And that's awesome, because what do those youth football players look up to? They look up to these guys on Friday night because they want to play Friday nights. We had a couple of the boys here in their jerseys. Some are walking on the sidelines with their youth jerseys on, and definitely want to give Rico credit, because he is definitely he's a good kid. He's a good young man. He's done a great job, so I'm proud of him.
Yeah, he's had to grow up this year, too, because last year, that senior group at running back, there just wasn't a spot for him.
No, he couldn't get a carry. Couldn't get one.
So it's getting serious now. We're in the red area for the Saints, about the 16-yard line. And, they're having success on the ground. This might be Ben Farkas territory.
Just keep running.
I bet I can get 10 yards on 4 carries. It's going to be Ben up the middle. Another high snap. He's got 5. He's down to the 5.
Be in.
He breaks the tackle at the 5, and Ben goes in for a Saints touchdown. Big run by the Saints there. And I think that's where Ski wants that.
Yes.
Right up the middle.
Well, if they don't have Braden at 100%, nothing against the other receivers, it does limit the pass. And you know what? What does the run do? Run gets that clock moving.
Good blocking at the point of attack.
Look at Tyreek. Rico
5.
downfield. Yep.
And he's in the end zone. Huge play,
great
huge
job
touchdown.
by everybody up front. Everybody. Offensive line did a great job pushing.
Is this Ryan Edgmans? Good snap, good hold.
Liam Lyons.
Yep, Liam Lyons. Kick
nice
is
job.
good.
One thing I love about Liam Lyons as a PAT guy, I don't know if our camera guys have caught it yet or not, every week he has a different celebration for when he makes his kick. One week it was pretending to be a golfer, taking a golf shot. Last week, I believe it was him taking like a basketball jump shot, and this time it looked like he was like shooting an arrow up into the crowd. So I love the kid. He's got a great personality.
So what's next week? He's going to do the backstroke?
We'll have to figure out something.
We haven't done a swim team yet.
Maybe volleyball, set and spike
go.
with another player, something silly.
So
good
huge
possession.
Good response drive by the Saints to go back down.
Quick drive, too. I apologize. I don't know what the clock was when they started with it, but it sure didn't take very long.
Yeah, it was
maybe
all
a minute and a half.
It was all on the ground. Chunk plays. Well, we started on our side of the field after we sorted out the penalty. And
yep, that helps.
Maybe 4 plays, 5. So the Saints are going to put the ball in the air here. Hopefully, we make them go the long way. Ball's away. It's down the middle. It's going to be caught by that man on the 20. He's up to the 30.
Jeez.
He's up to the 40. He is brought down at the 45. That probably the last guy in the field that the Saints want to have return the ball. That's that man, Montrell Parker, who's having an outstanding game.
I think Coach Callahan of Hazel Park went up to Montrell and said, "Son, you're going to do everything for us."
Yes. Drink lots of water.
Yes. You are going to take every snap. You're going to return every kick. If you got to throw it to yourself, throw it to yourself. You're doing everything.
Yeah, Montrell Parker, whatever he's earned whatever he gets on the bus ride home. Gatorades, massage, whatever.
Yes. All right, defense. Come on, man. Let's go, boys.
A stop here will go a long way. All right, it's going to be a direct snap to Montrell Parker. The Saints are not fooled by this. They stuff that line of scrimmage, and he goes nowhere on that.
It almost looked like they were looking for the ball, but I think everybody just wanted to get on that tackle.
Yeah, I don't know who the left defensive tackle is, but he pushed his man back into the backfield, and it just created a pile back there. It looks like that's number 32 for the Saints who did the work there. Eli Naylor.
Yeah, senior.
Yep.
Another good young man, hard worker, shows up early, does what he's told.
All right. It's going to be a give to
who do you
Montrell.
think?
He's got the edge here. He's got
good block.
He's got
by
5.
22.
He's got 10. He's
nice
down the sideline.
again.
He cuts back inside. He's at the 30, down to the 25, almost down to the 20.
We got nailed on a blindside block there.
Is there laundry out there?
No,
There's
but
Saint that's slow to get up, and he was the one that got ear hold.
They had 2 very good blocks on the outside.
See
22
here coming
first.
around to the outside, number 22 with a
Watch
good block.
16 or 66. He didn't even see it coming.
I don't know if they flag blindside in high school. They do at the other levels, but that certainly was.
Well, they could have, because he definitely was not looking that way.
So
do you think Montrell is going to get tired at any point? I mean, can we hope for that?
It's too hot for cramps. I think we're just going to have to beat him.
Oh, boy. But he's getting the edge, and it seems like mostly to the right than it is to the left.
First and 10 down at St. 26. He's up the middle. He's got 5. He's got 10. He's going to be down inside the 10. Looks like down to about the 6-yard line, and they're just chunking the Saints now, outside, inside, mixing it up. And this drive's a little too fast for me.
Yes, sir.
Nick Wilson on that tackle.
I was going to say his name again because he's deserved it. Montrell Parker for Hazel Park. So they're down to the 7. You know, we thought this game was good. We had talked before the game that this might be a track meet. It might go back and forth, and it's lived up to it. It's going to be Montrell Parker again. He's down to the 5, down to looks like about the 2. I thought he got more than I thought he was going to get.
Little guy, he is a hard runner, man. Holy cow. Coach, he needs a timeout, man. Come on, he's got his hands on his hips. We need to get him off the field somehow.
Coach says, I need second down. The most I'm going to need out of you is 3 more plays. Then I'll give you a break.
Well, where's this ball going?
There's a snap. It's going to be a give in the middle. The Saints,
there you
Saints
go.
are all over it there.
He might have got tired.
He might have got a half a yard there. And all coming off the edge is going to be, that's number 0 for the Saints.
8. It's Jace.
It's 8. All right.
Yep. 8 and 10 were there.
Jersey got scrunched up. Yeah, Chase Stockwell.
Jace Stockwell.
Got probably close to about a half dozen tackles for Jace.
Yeah, he's been around the ball. He's been in action for pretty much the whole night.
Yep. Now, Jace is another one. Hard time for him to get on the field last year as a junior, but as a senior, starting linebacker, has played really well.
Now, I know Rylan Edgman can move some weights. Let's move a man into the backfield here. It's going to be a reverse. The Saints got it sniffed out again.
Yep, nice.
That's going to be for a loss. That brings the ball back to the 5-yard line.
Graham Parlarge was in on that with a couple other Saints.
By number 9, Graham Parlarge.
Oh, you know what? I just heard his dad how he said his last name. Parlarge.
Parlarge.
I've always said Parlarge.
I know.
So that first R must be silent then. If his dad's saying it that way, it's got to be the right way to say it.
He's never corrected me in all these years.
No.
Maybe he's just too nice a guy.
Or he's tired of doing it.
Or he just lets go of it. Like my name
this is a 4th down play. Whoa.
My name is Jim Cody, and everybody calls me Cody. They think that's my first name. And I'm like,
big play here, Jim.
As long as you don't call
Jim Cody.
me. 4th down here. Easily the play of the game here. Here's a snap. Quarterback's rolling right. He is looking to throw this. He punch passes it, and it's incomplete. The Saints stand inside the 5. That'll be a turnover on downs for the Saints. The defense rises up.
But my man was open in the back of the end zone. It was just a bad pass.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie. That was a great play call. Rolled out number 13.
Pass was a little behind him. He got a hand on it, but he couldn't reel it in.
But it looked like they had a couple Vikings in the back of that end zone that could have caught that ball. But, hey, guess what? No points.
Hey, you're not going to hear me complain about the outcome.
No points.
So the Saints. So this is it for the Saints. If we go 95 yards, that's about 2 nails in a coffin here.
Yeah, I mean, because again, the way the Hazel Park runs their offense, it's
another high snap. Ben fields it. He wiggles around. He's going to get out to the 5. Gets out to about the 10.
Great recovery.
Gets out of jail. Yes, we got to get those snaps down. That's costing him his first step. And I'm
letting this clock run.
That might be the quarter here
because they have it. They just set it so the clock should start 40 seconds. I'm letting this thing run down. There's no chance they should snap it.
Yeah, let the Saints make the long walk here. Gets plenty of time to get their win back.
And it looks like it.
Also, Ben gets to walk past the staff and get the play.
Yeah, it does not look like they're wanting to snap this ball either.
Yeah, that was that was a big run.
Yes.
So
I'd be stunned if they snap this, to be honest.
Maybe they're going to try and get a free 5. Nope, they're going to run it. It's going to go to Rico. Nope, Ben keeps it. He's going around the left side. He's going to pick up the first down. He gets out. He just steps out of bounds, picks up the first down.
That's why I don't want to run it, because you got a flag on the play.
Let's see what this flag is.
It's got to be a holding. That's the only way he probably got outside, I got to assume.
If it's live action, then I would assume that, or it's a face back. Yeah, Ben's pointing backwards towards the Saints side. So that will end the quarter. They'll assess it to start the 4th.
Here's the official. Again, we do have microphones for the officials. They just choose not to use them.
And that is an official. I did hear them get offered that. So the quarter can end on an offensive penalty, but not a defensive penalty. So that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Saints Saints up 11, nursing the ball, and we'll be back right after this break.
Magna is a proud sponsor of high school sports on CTV Community Television. Supporting our local schools and organizations is part of Magna's commitment to making a difference in our community. With a focus on innovation and growth, Magna is also hiring. Visit magna.com to learn more about opportunities with a global leader in mobility technology. Magna, driving the future right here in our community.
Ace Hardware in St. Clair is your all-new local hardware store in St. Clair, located on the west side of the Riverview Plaza. Ace Hardware in St. Clair, now completely remodeled for all of your hardware needs. Your local Ace Hardware, of course, stocks all the quality Ace products you've grown to know and trust. Paint, tools, keys, everything hardware. Ace Hardware, St. Clair, on the west side of the Riverview Plaza.
Just saw an ad for Ace Hardware St. Clair. They're going to give them a shout out. I was in there today.
What'd you pick up?
I had to pick up a couple of tubes. I replaced my sink in my bathroom. It was leaking with a new one, and then needed some new tubing. Got some great service.
There you go.
Great pricing.
Way to go, boys at Ace, and way to go, Jim Cody, for replacing some tubes.
That's
job.
That's for me. That's about all the man skills I have. Right about there, go around the house.
Yep. I'm a big 1-800 call somebody.
Yes. Yep. I
Nice job.
had to have my water softener and my pressure tank replaced, and not even try and tackle that.
Well, if you can see on the screen, that's Lila Cron right there in the middle. I could tell. This is a red out tonight. This is something new that they've done here at St. Clair. All the fans, the majority of the fans are all wearing red. They gave away red hand towels.
I saw
Throwing
that.
some T-shirts up into the crowd for everybody. It's senior night. I give Ski again a lot of credit. You know, he's bringing some new things to this school, and it's fun.
I saw the senior gifts that they gave away, too. Those are really nice.
Yeah, they did a great. I mean, again, great job. But one thing we haven't talked about, it's a fourth quarter. You know, we want to get the Saints to the playoffs, right? That's the goal.
Yes.
And the Saints have not had back-to-back years of making the playoffs in over 7 years. We saw it. Ben and I took a look at it. I think it was 2017, 2018 were the last back-to-back years they've made the playoffs. So, you know, we got a new regime here with Coach Andrew Zelkowski and his staff. They want to make the playoffs 2 years in a row. They're off to a good start here tonight. You know, that's what brings people out, right? Brings the community out, brings more kids out
players
to play,
out.
right?
Yes. Yes, without a doubt. You know, you gotta if you're gonna build a program, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
And, you know, consistent playoffs, it becomes an expectation. That's culture, and that's you know, this is what we do here. We make playoffs.
And I'll give everybody last year, all those seniors, Avery Cody, Peyton Ellis, Larry Warziniak, Jacob Luther, who's here on the staff now, Nick Reed, who's here on the staff now, Bobby Wilson, here on the staff, right? A lot of seniors really helped out last year to really kind of set the groundwork, and now it's this year's senior class having to do it as well, and hopefully next year's senior class can continue it. So it's been great.
You brought up a name there, Nick Reed.
Yeah.
And I was talking with my son last week, and his name came up. And last year, remember those? He was a center last year, and you just took it for granted that snap was in Ben's belly button on every snap, and that was a new position for him.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And he took it, and he loved it.
Yeah.
Did a great job.
All right, so we do have second and about 7 here for the Saints.
So, I mean, not the worst thing, that penalty, but still not great.
Right. Another high snap. Ben pulls it down. Rico's
Rico!
loose. Oh, he's out to the 30. He's out to the 40. Oh, he's drugged down by
Great
number
run.
14. Rico Walker brought down by Lathan Chambers.
That's almost about 29, 30-yard run, and he was moving.
He was out of the gate too.
Yes,
right
he
there.
was. You know what? I can't see it great, but it looked like he ran between that right guard, right tackle, and was gone. Didn't even shift one way. He just saw the hole, and he took off.
Good job by that offensive line,
Yes.
moving those bodies. Excuse me, I had a hiccup there.
Nope, you're good.
I did not burp. It was a hiccup. It was a hiccup, folks.
I mean, this has got to be a lot of running.
See, the Saints are playing with a little different personnel pattern. Braden Rico again.
Why not?
Another
Hot
big
hand.
one. That's right.
Give it to him.
Offensive line's leaning on him.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh, yes.
Yeah, Braden Schulk, I don't see him on the field.
He's
out there.
He's out there. I don't want to say he's a decoy right now, but
are we playing with a tight end? Is Graham playing in line up there?
looks like it. Last possession, yeah.
You know, they found a
Snap.
personnel grouping and a formation that they like, and it's
Yeah.
working here.
And again, 2 pretty big defensive tackles for Hazel Park. Just get those guys moving, get them huffing and puffing. You know,
Saints in no hurry here.
should be able to break a big one here at some point.
No hurry. You got the back judge. They'll start counting it off.
Yeah, he hasn't raised his
He
hand
hasn't
yet.
raised it yet.
Nope, there we go.
There we go. Yep. All right, we're getting motion here. And Ben's going to look to throw. And he let him go. Ben's going deep with it. Braden Shaw catches it.
Oh, my
He
gosh.
catches it down at the 25-yard line.
Jim, what did I just see?
What did that happen? Oh, hey, we'll take it.
Jim, he should have been sacked. Hazel Park coaches next to us are astonished like we are. And then he just fires up. Here it is.
He had
right
it
here.
dead,
He should have been
dead to right and just gave him a little shove.
You know what? So that's officiating, and I feel bad for that player because he thought the ball was gone. So he
Yes.
probably didn't want to tackle him or throw him to the ground, but the quarterback just tucked it, rolled out, and threw
it up in the air, and his receiver came down with it.
Wow. Here I am calling for runs, and then they pull this out.
Hey, mix it in there. Yep. There's too much time to just tuck it in and just hope to just salt it.
I give Braden Schalk a lot of credit. Again,
Yeah.
I know what he's going through right now, and that was not easy what he just did. So great job. That was about.
Yeah, he's had kind of a quiet night, but he is a little nicked up. But there's going to be a give to Rico Walker. He's got 5. He's got 10. There was a player that got him. I thought he was going to get in there, but nevertheless,
run.
about a 15-yard pickup. And that's going to put St. Clair inside the red zone, down to about the 11-ish yard line.
That was a very powerful run there, man. He put his shoulder down there at the end. Holy cow.
He does break tackles. Rico is he's just not like a flash and dash guy. He will break tackles.
And again, playoff game number 1 tonight, establishing Rico as another legit threat to carry the ball. Put that on tape. That's tough for defenses to kind of strategize against.
So we got 1st and 10 for the Saints. Looks like they're another high snap. Ben pulls it down. He's wiggling around to the right. Hazel Park's over. They're getting tired.
Wow, yes, they are.
They're getting tired.
Like we talked about.
Yeah, they're starting to reach and grab. You can't do that with 210 pounds.
Nope.
They had bodies there, but they couldn't get him on the ground, and he ended up getting down. Almost picks up it is 1st and goal. So, but he looked like he got down. Second goal now.
Yep.
It looked down to about the 3.
I don't know. Again, every time I say a play, it's the wrong play. I just wouldn't get tricky here. Just get the snap to Ben.
Only thing.
Maybe give Rico the ball.
That's the only thing I would say because he's. I
agree. He's earned it.
And it is a pretty basic thing, but the snaps have not been dead on yet.
No.
Yeah,
well,
it's going to be a keeper by
Ben.
Ben.
Big boy.
And he bounces off a tackle, and he goes in for the Saints touchdown.
So with as big as number 52 is, he just didn't really want to hit anybody there, did he?
They're starting couple not bad tackling.
Yes. Here we go. Let's see.
On the big 52
pass. Gets his arms around him.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
He just loses his feet. He's out of gas. He's tired.
Good drive.
Yeah, and
couple great plays.
That's where the platooning comes into play.
Yes.
That's a big deal. That's a huge deal. And the Saints they can platoon most players.
Let's get this through. Liam,
it's up. And
watch the celebration. Do we got anything from Liam? Well, he just kind of waved at it.
I was paying attention that time. He didn't do it. So with 8:37 to go, Saints stretch the lead to 38-20.
I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, this is great. Great score.
Yep.
I'm feeling good. It's not over. But all day today, it was a nervous household. Just because I did not know what to expect. Hazel Park is a good football team this year. They have done really well. They only lost by a touchdown to Marysville. And Marysville is a good football team. So I just didn't know what to expect from this game. And again, they've got great play. Montreal Parker, we've called his name 35 times tonight. He's played really well. And I just don't think they have enough.
They didn't eke out those wins. They won those games and beat those teams the way that we beat those teams.
Correct.
And they beat Southlake, too.
Yes, agreed.
Or Centerline.
Centerline, yes, agreed.
So no big plays. That's no big plays. No big plays. No.
We're all pointing here right now. What are we pointing at?
My gosh. We were on the wrong side. I was wondering, we just went to that end zone. Why are we lining up on that side? Unless everybody likes that end zone. And
So has Cam got softball tournament this weekend?
She has softball and volleyball tomorrow.
Really? Jeez. Yeah, we're playing we had game 1 of a PGF in New Baltimore tonight. We played at 5 o'clock against Firecrackers Renee, against our boy Kevin Kerbrat and a couple of them out there. We won, I'll just say that. Foster's Oilers, Carl Reams, we won 5-0. Good job, Carl.
Yeah, softball's been a little more this fall than what it's been in the past.
Oh, I bet.
So, short kick. It's going to get on the ground. Get out of it, Saints. The ball's humping, just bouncing around.
That thing was just sitting there.
Yeah, it was just somebody got to get it.
So, yeah, jeez.
Hazel Park didn't really attack it, but they did cover it.
I don't think it was designed because it didn't look like St. Clair was hustling to get to that spot.
He miskicked that.
Yeah,
he got under
for sure.
it too much. It was just a spinner.
That's usually me from about 95 yards out trying to do a nice touch with a wedge and just getting too much grass.
Yeah.
Right?
You talked earlier about Coach Brenner and the special teams.
Yes.
And he takes it extremely serious, too. And he
Yes.
works up plans and programs and formations, and there's no surprises, and he gets his personnel together done properly.
Great addition to the
huge.
staff. Great addition to the staff by Coach Ski.
Right. You don't have, he's not trying to be the DC also.
No. Nope.
Hazel Park, look at left throw. Let that ball look like it's tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Nothing.
Diving attempt, and the ball falls incomplete, bringing up 2nd and 10.
So let's do the shout out, right? You got the head man, Coach Zelkowski, young guy, 2nd year at the helm. He kept a lot of the holdovers from the last regime, but they all know their spots, right? You got Parker Griefor, you got Brian Tatman, defensive side of the ball. You got Jagger coaching the offensive side. Coach Ski obviously runs the entire offense, but they brought in like the new guys. Jacob Luther, he's helping call plays on the sidelines as a first year out of the program. I mean, it's incredible.
So it's going to be this direct snap to that man, and the Saints were not fooled that time. There was really
great job.
I think that was like the man's getting it. We're just going to run to the man.
Yep. And like we said, too, with Coach Brenner coaching special teams, it's nice when you can have a big staff. I mean, you can count 8, 9 guys on the sidelines. You got a couple of guys up top of the press box so that everybody, you don't have one guy coaching maybe 3 different position groups and being spread out all over the place. It's nice to have that.
So that brings up 3rd and 10. Hazel Park looking around. It's going to be another direct step. It's going to be reverse number 14. The Saints look like they have this sniffed out pretty well.
Oh, nice
Good
job.
stick
Whoa,
out there.
jeez. I think one of the Hazel Park guys almost helped the tackle.
That was number 11 for the Saints. That's Evan Schultz.
Nice job, Evan.
Dropped the hammer on that. So that's a tackle for about a 3-yard loss. Hazel Park's running a couple guys on the field here. I can't imagine they're going to punt it because it's basically 4th and ball game here.
Well, I would say defensively, those are the best 3 plays that we've had in a row on the defensive side tonight, by far. I don't know if it's a matter of Hazel Park just kind of tossing in the towel or if it's maybe St. Clair getting excited.
Hazel Park does look like to be in punt formation. It's short punt.
Nobody back.
Just
let it go.
So it's Poison. Get away from it, young man.
Oh,
there
good
we go.
bounce
It
for
turns
him.
over. You're going to want to stop that. We'll just let that tick-tock down. So Saints are going to take over about the 33-yard line, their offense.
St. Clair's defense was kind of coming off that field.
Yeah.
Very happy.
Yes.
A lot of hoopla and hollering. They're happy with themselves right now.
Next week, the Saints play Port Huron Northern, the Huskies, a very, very good team.
Yes.
But the Saints have there's going to be some neat matchups that game.
Yes,
you're going to have
will.
Amir Moreland and Braden Schalk. That's going to be a neat matchup.
Yes, that will be. Good call. Yes.
You're going to, and the Saints can do some things, I think. If the Saints execute at their highest level, it's not unheard of.
No.
For what they're doing. All right, Rico pops it. He's at midfield. He's at the 45, breaks the tackle. He hangs on the ball. They're trying to strip it. He's down to the 35. He's still pulling, dragging Vikings down to the 34-yard line.
Good job, Rico.
Rico Walker with a huge run.
This could be the Rico Walker drive. Just give him the ball.
Right.
Give him the ball till he says, hey, I need a blow. Let him keep running.
Very nice.
Yep.
Very, very nice. And the Saints don't have any pressure next week either.
No.
They can let it rip next week.
Well, and right now, Port Huron Northern is losing to Fitzgerald at the end of 3, 24-14. And one thing I will say is PHN has had a hard time on offense this year. They have not been putting up the big numbers like they are in the past. So
if the Saints get an early lead, they can start to grip a little bit next week.
Yes.
and then get a couple turnovers. And
it's going to be senior night for Port Huron Northern, right? So pressure's going to be on them, man. You know.
I don't know their record, but they probably got to have it.
Yes.
For sure if they want to host.
Yes, agreed.
So it's going to be Rico. Ben, the
Ben,
ball was at
just
the
pick
Ben.
it up.
Ball was dropped. Ben's hunting around. Just.
Watch.
Yep. The clock. Okay. All right. So
Not
there's a little
worth it.
miscommunication in the backfield. Farkas gets tackled. Ben gets tackled at the St. 48-yard line. But field position and clock management, I think, is our buddy here.
Yes.
I know you might want to think, let's throw one up in the air, see if one of our big, tall receivers comes down with it, but I think the 40 seconds is a little more valuable.
Agreed. It looked like Jay Stockwell was in on the offensive series there. I don't know if we've seen him out there on offense yet. Rico's coming off the field.
So looking ahead, the Saints, let's say next week goes to, if they win, they're going to probably host. If it doesn't work out in our favor, I think they got a good shot at the playoffs. Last year we took our show on the road.
Yes, we did.
At Lutheran North. I'd be up for that again.
Yeah,
why not? That's going to be a give here coming across.
Oh, it's Braden.
It's Braden Schalk with the ball here. He's gonna get the first down, and he's gonna step out of bounds at about the the 22-yard line.
He's feeling it.
He's gonna
Great
get
run,
the
bud.
first down.
Great run by Braden. He slipped.
His night might be. He's staying in the game here. Well blocked on the edge.
That was a great job. I was just going to say that. Looked like there are two receivers out there. Set a nice edge for him.
Hazel
and he went
Park,
right between it.
Hazel Park is not flowing like they did in the first half. Those kids are tired.
Yes, they are.
And I'm seeing a lot of familiar numbers out there that are also on offense, particularly not the two big defensive tackles, but everybody else.
So to that point too, right? We talked about our coaching staff. We do have players that play both ways, but we don't have everybody that plays both ways, right? Ben, Braden, they're not both-way players. A couple others aren't. And that helps. That helps the defense and offense.
Ben's going to swing it up there.
That guy sniffed it out.
Yeah.
Great play by 21.
Yeah, who is that young man? He deserves his
Malachi
name.
Randall, senior.
Yeah, he sniffed that out.
Oh, he did.
And he might have been the guy that they had to beat, or it was a whiff. But
the other thing is we've done that play probably 4 or 5 times tonight.
Yeah.
You can. I don't want to say that it was a telegraphed play, but it looked pretty telegraphed what they were going to do.
That might have been get a kid a ball that doesn't play a lot. I didn't see who caught it.
I didn't either.
See who got it. But I'm seeing some seniors getting cycled in here. There's been some kind of more mass
Senior
substitutions.
Night. Yep. Good call.
So number 81 is on the field. That's Caleb Salisbury. He had a nice catch earlier in the game, and it's going to be a give again. Rico Walker. He's just a tough tackle tonight. Tough to get down.
It would be nice on senior night to see him get in the end zone.
I agree.
It would be nice. But yeah, Jace is back out there on offense, so they must have him maybe as a fullback, maybe in the slot. I don't know. To be honest, I don't recall seeing him on offense.
So third and long here, 3rd and 13. The Saints are in no hurry to snap this. They might actually just take a timeout, but the signals are coming in.
Jace is a wrestler as well too, so he's a strong kid. It's good to have him out there.
They're getting fast motion here. Ben's going to keep it. He's going to go around to the right. He tucks back inside, and he's going to get down to about the 19-yard line, maybe the 20. So it's going to bring up 4th and about 8 here. But
do you know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see a field goal op. I don't think we've tried a field goal op this year. Why not? I agree. Why not? See if you can do it. What if you need it in the playoffs? What if you need it next? I don't know, but it'd be fun to see.
Just tell Liam, just give it what you got here, okay? Just kick the bottom of the ball. Don't kick the top because then it goes down as a block.
They're not going to. I don't think Coach Ski understands what a field goal is.
So it looks like the Saints are taking their sweet time here. You're under 3 minutes now.
Yeah.
But got to give credit. Hazel Park, very game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Came in here. The Saints do have a numbers advantage, and they used it. That's part of the game plan. It's going to be a jump pass. He had Graham.
Never saw it.
Overthrown. The idea was sound. The execution was not there.
I don't know if Graham knew the play call.
That might have been
the way he looked.
That might have been. We worked on that twice this week.
Yeah.
So,
but you know what though?
It's
on film. It's on film.
Yep. Got to prepare for it.
Yeah. You never know. Good job for our student band again tonight, man. They got some good numbers. They do a great job.
They do. They look almost like a small college band when they file in and everything.
Yes. I think they've just recently got some accolades for something. I'm not sure what, but I've heard a lot of Presser Pub about them recently. So
I don't know how the bands are ranked, but I know that they're at the top or near the top in the band rankings.
Yes, good for them.
So Hazel Park takes over here. They have a long field, about 79 yards. Ball's at their own 21. Under center, it's going to be a middle give here, and he's going to go nowhere. The Saints eat him up. That is
24.
Yep, that's.
Hey, listen, if you haven't tackled them all night, but now's the time you do it, I'll take it now.
Yeah,
he is tough.
He's had a big ball game stat-wise.
Oh, he's got to be well over probably 150 plus easily, you'd say, right?
Yeah, I mean, he got over half on one carry. And
yes.
But to the Saints' credit, he only popped the one. He had some bigger runs, but he didn't get to the paint.
No.
So brings up 2nd and 10 here for Hazel Park. 2:25 to go here.
And we did force a punt tonight. So
we did.
Good.
And their wing formation here. It's going to be second man through. It is
There's
number 24 again, and he's loose. Okay, he's out to the 40. He's out to the 50. He's at the 40. I'm hoping for Laundry. I'm not seeing it. He is going to take it all the way. His big night continues for number 24, Montrell Parker again for a long touchdown. The last thing the Saints wanted, all they had to do was just kind of.
So let's say he's over 200 yards now.
Yeah, I would. That'd be a safe bet.
Jeez, oh, Pete, is he fast?
Yeah. Some breakaway speed. He gets to the outside. He doesn't like to get to the outside, but when it presents itself, he's got the speed to get there and just ran away from the defense. We got a replay coming here. Nothing spectacular.
Just missed a tackle.
Looked like he got some younger kids in the secondary there.
Yeah, like I said earlier, when that run started, they over pursued, too much in the middle, and he just cut back and just went right by him.
So that runs the score to 38-26. I'm sure we'll get some form of an onside here. Hazel Park is not.
They're going for two.
Not giving up. Going for two here. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be a slant,
Knocked
and
away.
it is deflected.
Nice.
Deflected without a penalty. Number 12, it looks like. Wyatt Dustin. Yep, good play. Didn't surprise him. All right,
hands team.
So that brings up 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Saints cover this. Pretty much stick a fork in it. But the game, I thought, lived up to it.
It definitely did. I was thinking a 35-30 game, and it's pretty close.
Yeah, honestly, for Hazel Park, a couple too many mistakes.
Yes, agreed.
Saints weren't clean and perfect, but they were cleaner.
Enough.
Yes.
Enough. Did we have a turnover tonight?
I do not believe we had a turnover.
We
put it down a couple bad snaps and stuff like that. But
but we didn't turn it over. So that's a positive, right? We've had one punt. We've scored, when we've received a turnover, right? When we've gotten a gift.
I know the Saints have turned it over, but it's been on the road, not when I've been around. So
yeah. No, they've done a good job this year.
Saints are an onside cover formation here.
The officials aren't ready to blow the whistle yet for whatever reason. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's a line drive. Way to cover him,
I don't
fellas.
know who
Good
caught
job.
that. Nice catch, though.
That's why it's called the hands team. That's number 23 out there. That's Aiden Moran.
Hey, nice job, young man. Nice job. That's your freshman. Good job, bud.
Nice hands from the hands team.
Yes. Coach Brenner gave him a big old hug as he came to the sidelines.
To Coach Brenner's credit again, they lined up. They knew exactly where to go.
Correct.
They knew the situation. You didn't have to run a kid on, and they're not used to it.
Because, he made a hand signal when they came over after that failed two-point attempt. And, it's, again, drill, and keep drilling and practice.
Ben's still in at quarterback here. This is probably going to be not very creative. Rico breaks a tackle in the backfield, picks up about 3 yards. He's right up to the midfield stripe, and tick-tock at this point.
Are they going to call timeouts, Hazel Park, or are they just going to let it run?
I think they're just going to let this run.
Should really only have to run it, 3 more times, maybe?
It's 2 scores.
Yeah.
If the officials want to just end this, they can let this run down under 120, and that should end it. They snap it under 120. That should end the ball game on the 4th down.
You think so? You think they'll let him do it? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see here. Back judge has not put his hand up yet.
Nope.
Yeah, they're letting it run.
Is this the Jaws theme song? What am I hearing right now? No,
I believe
it sounds like it. I don't know.
And Ben is waiting. He's got a little stare down going with the back judge.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if the
like
back judge even
he's
knows.
He's like, it's on you, big guy.
Yeah. He is. He's looking right at him.
I'm waiting on you.
Oh, that's so funny.
You can see Ben's head as it moves.
And Ben looking at the other judge. He's like, is anybody going to call?
Somebody can put their hand up?
Yeah, there it
There
is.
we go. That was a good minute play clock there. Oh, Rico, he pops
Bud.
out of there.
Go, Bud.
He's got 10. He's got 15. He
Look
breaks,
at that
breaks
spin.
the second tackle. He
Oh.
cuts back inside. He pushes all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Rico had a lot of fans on the sidelines that were pushing
bet.
and pulling for
Yeah.
him. They're like, come on, bud. Come on, bud. I
Yeah.
think if you're going to end it, that's a great way to end it right there. Coach Ski's got the V up in the air. He's calling for victory formation.
That's if they even make him do it. Hey, if they're going to give him a full minute on that bad boy, we'll take it.
Yeah. Oh, boys are shaking hands with each other in the backfield.
Yep.
Good
Game,
job.
you know, the final score, about what I expected,
Yeah.
but good football game. Had to play
Yes.
4 quarters right down to the end.
Yes.
No quit at
And
Hazel
again,
Park again.
Playoff game number 1. This is what helps,
Yep.
you know. Jim, great job this
Yep.
year, man.
All right.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yep.
Thank you, CTV, and everybody for allowing us to do this. As a parent, I do apologize for maybe getting a little too involved, but I'm very happy, and this production team did a really good job. So thank you, everybody.
So thanks for joining us this season. This East China High School sports presentation here on CTV Community TV. I'm Jim Cody along with Chris Parkas. Thanks for watching, and please join us again soon, hopefully in the playoffs. So have a good night, folks. Another Saints win, 38-26 over the Hazel Park Vikings. Take care, folks.
This has been a CTV sports presentation of East China High School sports. Presented by Magna, magna.com/careers, with support from LaFontaine Chevy, Buick, GMC, where you get the family deal. By Murphy Inn Hotel and Restaurant, by Ace Hardware, and LaFontaine Ford, where you get the family deal. By AAA's Hoffmaster Agency, by DP Schweihofer Excavating Incorporated, and by CTV Community TV for Marine City and St. Clair. This has been a CTV sports presentation of East China High